Losing all my words on the edge of sombrero. The gringo, sing flows, yes, the cockatoy. Kill Agnes with a glance from the pupil of annoyed. A mic stored in underwear drawers of my dresser. Rhymes from True God, yours is child of Melissa. A lowercase G hanging under the bar. My G's above and beyond and shining bright from afar like North Star. Guided me to Gibson, the manger, Dr. Stranger. Like Blase Blah, bringing danger. Infermo, subharmonico, sick. Stand tall, surfing ink from Bic. Push the click, now I'm running. Leading down the L-pen shaft. And spin a phonograph to exercise a paragraph. Epitaph, from killing off the flesh with 808. A low frequency to give you something to hate. We tie words up tight with lasso. With art from the soul, Pablo Picasso. And paintbrush in my discussion. When we touching, time sublime with rap flow. We tie words up tight with lasso. With art from the soul, Pablo Picasso. And paintbrush in my discussion. When we touching, rushing, it's like that though. Yo, I ride upon the trail, my heart's pumping oxygen. Like Indians and moccasins, I've been cheated and crossed. Tossed aside, my tribe's trying to survive. Yet the government's rise never came. So I strained to break dance with wolves till the presence action changed. Who shot the sheriff? I'm embarrassed by the trickery. So some come aboard the bandwagon of hickory. My lazy eye gives that warning. Watch your step. My six shooters marked with an immense love for death. A true desperado.
And hello guys, my name is Steven Hughes and I am back for my own individual sports show. It's the Steven Sports Hour. This is the first edition of this type of show. You guys probably know me from Steven's All Out Baseball, and I'm just doing all sports shows. This is rare, kind of haven't had a show in about 2 weeks, so let's get it started. As first I'll be talking about some baseball. We're going straight into the NLDS. Two NLDS series. First one, it'll be the Cardinals and the Nationals. The Nationals, the number one team heading into the playoffs from the National League, and it was pretty ugly in Game 1, especially for the Cardinals, as a mistake by the rookie shortstop cost the Cardinals the game by a final score of 3-2. Mitchell Boggs gets the loss. Unfortunately, he didn't really do anything. He had a good game, but he gave up that one earned run when it was tied and just gets the job not done. And a very disappointing game for the Cardinals. A possible win and a much-needed win, as the Nationals could go out 2-0 on the road and then head into Nationals Park for Game 3 with a 2-0 lead, and that will be very difficult for the Cardinals to catch up, especially in Nationals Park when the Nationals have done so good at home this season. So you have a lot of concern for the Cardinals in Game 2. In Game 2, you have Jordan Zimmermann taking on Jaime Garcia in the pitching matchup today, and think that this is going to be a big game. This one. This game's currently in the top of the second right now. 0-0 is your score. The only hit in this game has come from the bat of Ian Desmond, 1-for-1 today. And this is Jaime Garcia is known as a really good pitcher at home, so expect him to have a very good game. And for Jordan Zimmermann, he's a pitcher that's always good in any ballpark. If it's at home or if it's anywhere else in the nation in Major League Baseball, he does extraordinarily well everywhere. Pretty much won 12-8 this season with a very low ERA at 2.94, 153 strikeouts, and he's probably going to be the right-handed starter that's pretty much going to replace Steven Strasburg as the main right-handed pitcher in the postseason starting rotation. For Jaime Garcia, he went 7-7 this year with a 3.92 ERA, a little bit below expectations from what he had last season. Last season he had a terrific year, considered as a possible Rookie of the Year award winner, but he obviously did not get it. So it is still 0-0. You guys can tune into that game. I think that game is on TBS. Tune into that one. This is a crucial game for the Cardinals. If they lose, they have the possibility of not they're not going to be coming back to St. Louis unless they try to technically sweep the Nationals on the road. But the Cardinals, led by Carlos Beltran and Matt Holliday, need to do something and something soon before it's too late. For the Nationals, Bryce Harper needs to have a better game. He has another strikeout, his third strikeout of the season. Pardon me, of the series. Very poor job by Bryce Harper last in Game One. 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Now he is 0 for 1 with 1 strikeout. So obviously the playoff experience and just being a rookie is taking a hit on the 19-year-old sensation. And the other 19-year-old sensation, Mike Trout, is not in the game, is on the playoffs, as the Angels were not able to catch up near the end of the season to the A's and the to the Texas Rangers. And speaking of the A's, let's transition to the American League to one American League Division Series where the A's are taking on the Tigers, and very unfortunate for the A's. The A's were heading into the series as the number 2 team in the postseason. Unfortunately, losing the 2 games in Comerica Park and going down 2-0, and it is a win or go home situation at the Oakland Coliseum as Anibal Sanchez, who is 9-13 this season with a 3.86 ERA, is taking on Brett Anderson in Game 3, a big Game 3. The A's, who defeated the Rangers in the last day of the season. Well, they needed to play like they're the AL West champions. They haven't done so. In Game 1, it was hard to go against Justin Verlander, one of the best pitchers in the major leagues right now, and really compete to what he really has. He has a 96-mile-per-hour two-seamer and a 90-mile-per-hour changeup. It's hard to really tell what pitches he's throwing. You pretty much are guessing, and that's why he's such a dominant pitcher in Verlander. And then yesterday, it came down to the last inning, and then Brandon Bosch, the game-winning sacrifice fly to win it 5-4. Let's give you the pitching matchup for Game 3. Anibal Sanchez, he was traded to the Tigers at the trade deadline in the trade with the Miami Marlins. And then Brett Anderson, he's 4-2 this year with a 2.57 ERA. He came back just in July, and then he re-injured himself, and this is his first start since then. So Brett Anderson looking to redeem himself from an injury-plagued season with still recovering from Tommy John earlier this season, and then I think it was the leg problem that he was suffering after his second loss of the season in August. So A's need to do something. Their next game is tomorrow at 6 o'clock Pacific time, 9 o'clock Eastern time at the Oakland Coliseum. Tune into that game. Let's go to the other American League Division Series. We are looking at Baltimore and New York. Their game is tonight at 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern time. So that means they'll be after the Nationals-Cardinals game 2. So this is a very highly anticipated game. Pretty much the pitching matchup here in Game 2 is a full-time veteran versus a rookie. Andy Pettit, 5-4 this season with a 2.87 ERA, is taking on the rookie from Taiwan. You guys might not know his name. His name is Wei Yin Chen from Kaohsiung City, Taiwan. He's 27 though. You don't really call someone a rookie who's 27, but coming over to America, that is technically a rookie. But Chen, obviously, that means he has no playoff experience. Andy Pettit, on the other hand, he has the most starts, he has the most wins, and he has the most innings pitched in postseason history. So you have a guy that's pitched in the postseason all of his career against a rookie. So very, very lopsided in the pitching matchup at Camden Yards. If you guys didn't know, the Orioles, who were tied with the Yankees 2-2 in the top of the ninth, blew the game as Jim Johnson gave up 4 earned in the loss to the Yankees 7-2. CC Sabathia pitched a great 8 2/3 innings, giving up 2 runs, striking out 7, doing a great job, and he was trying to limit his pitches as his pitch count as much as he can but unfortunately, he did not get the complete game done with. And, you know, let's see what happens in game two. Hopefully, the Orioles can get their offense starting again like the Yankees did in the ninth inning. That started with the Russell Martin home run, and then just the Yankees were finding holes. Baltimore is 5-1 the last six game two, so that's an advantage for Baltimore, obviously, especially at home playing against a very good team in the Yankees. In the last series we have to talk about is the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds series. What's going to happen there is it's 2-0, and for the Giants is pretty much it's win or go home. And very unfortunate because Bronson Arroyo really had a terrific game at AT&T Park last night, going 7 innings, no earned, 4 Ks, and 1 walk, holding the Giants to only 1 hit in 7 innings. What a great job Arroyo did. He was just finding his pitches, and he was doing a great job. He retired the first 14 batters of the game, um, and Johnny Cueto. Just with his injury from game one and the Bronzos Arroyo's just extraordinary performance in game two, that might help Johnny Cueto's recovery back to the mound, possibly in the NLCS if the Giants cannot hold the Reds in game three, game four, or game five. But a 9-0 loss. Madison Bumgarner, the losing pitcher in that game for the Giants, going 4 1/3, giving up 4 earned, striking out 4, and walking 1. So obviously the Giants pitching, which has been nationally acclaimed as one of the best with Madison Bumgarner, Matt Cain, and not this year, but in the past seasons with Tim Lincecum and Barry Zito getting back into form. And then Ryan Vogelsong, he's starting game three against Homer Bailey. So, and obviously the Giants are not doing their job. Jose Mijares had a bad appearance last night. And, unfortunately for the Giants, this came at a bad time, and hopefully the Giants, the pitching could get something clicked in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark. Homer Bailey, if you do not know this, about 3 weeks ago, Homer Bailey threw a no-hitter against the Pirates. He threw the last no-hitter of the regular season. Major League Baseball had 7 no-hitters this season. So Homer Bailey gets number 7 for Major Leagues this season. So obviously that's something you have to watch out for, especially for the Giants if they want to continue on with the series. And then game 4, not a lot there. The Reds starting pitcher is to be announced, but Barry Zito is supposed to pitch for the Giants if the Giants win tomorrow night and beat the Reds in game 3. The game tomorrow for the Giants will start at 2:30 Pacific time, 5:30 Eastern time. That game will be on TBS also, so tune in to that, guys. And so pretty much I'm going to do my predictions right now for the series. And we got breaking news, actually. The Nationals have taken a 1-0 lead. They're still on top of the second. So obviously a scoring play happened. Jordan Zimmerman, the pitcher, singled to right field, scoring Ian Desmond and sending Danny Espinosa to second. The Nationals have a 1-0 lead. And Jaime Garcia, that's obviously not good for him. Like I told you guys, he's a very good pitcher at home. And obviously he's giving up the first run of the game. Hopefully he can hold it to just 1. There's 2 outs in the inning. There's runner on first and second, and Bryce Harper is up. So hopefully he can strike out Harper possibly and get out of the jam. So right now, my predictions in this series, the Nationals and Cardinals, I got the Nationals over the Cardinals in this series. So it'll be the Nationals and it'll be the Reds. I don't think the Giants will be able to win 3 straight games at not Comerica, but at Great American Ballpark. The Reds are especially at their best at home, so that's going to be a major disadvantage for the Giants. And unfortunately, I got the Reds